Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new episode of the Rockcast. Today's episode is a very special one. Not because it's special, it's just because it's a new episode. Today we got the same cast as usual. We got Jaren, we got Ches, we got Joseph, and we got Sweet Dollar T-Man. Not Sweet Dollar T-Man today, Sean. And this is the Rockcast. So let's get started.
Going back to the other call for some unknown reason.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. We didn't tell you. So me and Sean were talking about how, like, the aura here, just, like, ever since we switched to the server, the vibe has just been different.
Yeah, it is.
It's too
And
artificial.
Coming back here, just, I feel like is going to feel
more
nicer.
natural.
Hopefully.
So that's why we decided to switch
I feel
back.
before
Well,
I feel like
why me and Sean said it would be a good idea, and then I just called, and then now we're here.
in this server, it feels like we're performing for someone.
I know, the aura in there just feels off, in my opinion.
Yeah.
The vibe.
This feels off.
Yeah.
So we got
Honestly,
some-
Joseph kind of put it in a good way. If it does really feel like we're performing for someone,
yeah,
well, I don't
we
mind
literally
it.
were
It's like
kind of.
weird.
So we got some breaking news right now.
Yeah?
What are the breaking news?
So I'll walk
Why
through
are
the
you
whole story.
breaking news?
I'll walk you through the whole story. So in 7th
Alright.
grade, like 2017, 2018, or 2017, yeah, summer, I got a brand new bike. And I got this bike because I won it at like an auction, prize auction. Like I was super lucky. There were like 5 bikes and I won one. It was awesome and great. And I kept that bike.
You won one?
Yeah, it was like
That's
a
a-
high. It was like a men's or a boys, like gear mountain bike, and it was pretty nice. But then over time, it was
Hard
Walmart
moves.
quality, so over time it kind of broke down. My seat like just completely fell off, and it like the mechanism to hold the seat on the plastic broke, so that didn't work anymore. The gears just stopped shifting properly. And the handlebar wouldn't stay up anymore. Like whenever I put any pressure on it, it would just fall down completely. So my bike was bad, but I was like, I'll just tighten up. I'll just live with it, whatever. And then so winter comes, and so I order a new bike seat over winter, and then spring finally comes, and I have my new, I have my new bike seat, and I put it on, and the bike seat's pretty decent. But the issue is, I had grown over the winter. And so now my bike is too small. So then I have to get a new bike. And since my bike was already broke, it's kind of actually a good excuse to get a new one. And so for the last couple of weeks, I've been searching around trying to find a bike. And I ended up going to Dick's Sporting Goods today. And if you don't know, I live in a pretty cool area where you can get almost anywhere in my town by bike. Because there's a lot of pedestrian sidewalks. There's a lot of paths and trails and whatnot.
He said dicks.
Dick's
Shut the
Sporting
fuck
Goods.
up.
And so I went to Target initially. They didn't have anything. Went to Dick's, and they had like a $279 bike. And I was like,
He
I
said it
bet.
again.
Shut up, bro. And so I told my mom about it. We bought it. And then basically, we were literally just buying it like 20 minutes ago. Not even. Or yeah, about 20 minutes ago. We just got finished purchasing it. And I just rode it back from the store to my house in like 10 minutes. And we hopped on this podcast. And so I haven't really got to experience my bike yet, except for like 10 minutes as I rode it home. But, you know, I'm ready. And this summer, when I meet up with you guys, I'm going to have the bike. You're going to see
Hell
it.
yeah.
How much money you spent on it?
With tax and warranty, it was like $320.
Nice,
The
nice.
Base.
Huh?
Base price.
Based? Sean, explain yourself.
Yeah. Base
Like,
price.
without tax.
In warranty.
Without tax, it was $279.
Oh, that's hard move.
Hard moves. Sean, how much was your bike? 'Cause I know your bike is
Like,
fucking.
200, 250 maybe.
Yeah.
That shit run like
Did you fix it?
it still got some problem with the gears. Like when I step harder on the pedals, it will start making this loud clanking noise. Makes it really annoying to ride. But
Like when you stand on the pedals?
no, it's gotten to the point where I just like step on it like a little bit hard, and it's gotten bad.
Do you have a warranty
So-
on it?
No, so I'm just gonna
Dang.
I'm gonna put some elbow grease. Maybe
Elbow
ask my dad.
grease.
Or
Actually,
you-
no, I can't ask my dad. He's in Indiana.
Or,
Never
wait,
mind.
okay. Or you
Well, he
can
already
like pay
left?
$50 to get it serviced.
No,
he already
I'm not
left?
gonna do
For a
that.
second, I thought you said your dad's in India.
Why
he
is
already left,
why
Sean?
did your dad leave you?
Construction work. He's gonna get big money in Indiana.
Sure, it's construction work. Sure.
Yeah, it is.
He's
I don't-
definitely coming back. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's why you hit the door.
That's what he was implying.
I might be starting work on Friday. Maybe.
Or
Odd.
the
That's
that's
the
hard move.
How do
That's-
I
you
gotta go to
like
work on
literally
Friday.
apply
I gotta
like
go to the
yesterday?
DMV on Saturday.
I didn't apply yesterday. I applied last Friday.
Oh, I thought you said you were applying yesterday or something.
No, I had to go give him my social security yesterday because I didn't give it to him last time because I didn't know what my number was and I gave it to him yesterday.
Yeah, that's annoying. I've been applying for like 2 years and nobody will ever contact me back.
Well, the
My
only
privilege. I'm kidding.
no, it's not that. The only reason I really got it is because of Joe.
Yeah, you need connections.
Listened.
You need connections.
You gotta
To
work
get
on your
a
networking.
minimum
Your
wage
network is your
job.
net worth.
Oh
Bro,
god.
like seriously though, this summer I do gotta like go to the city or something. I gotta network my butt off this summer. I don't know how, but I'm gonna figure it out.
I don't know. You could ask Chaz for a job. I mean, his
No,
dad
no, no,
owns
I
the
mean
thing.
for music wise.
Oh, that's what you mean. What if Chaz's dad is a musician? You never know.
Is he?
facts, bro. No.
But yeah, I'm the song's coming along. I'm probably gonna record the music
Oh,
video
but
and have
different
it.
song or Magnum Opus?
That one is coming on the album. This one
When's
is
that
my
coming
best
out?
song yet, but not my like really one I really like a lot.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
But yeah, I'm gonna probably finish recording it this week, and then I'll record the music video this weekend, and then it will come out in like a month.
Whoa, that's big move. That's big move.
And then in between that time, I'm gonna be working on the rest of the album.
That's nice. That's nice.
And yeah. So things are coming along. I think is everybody in a cool state? Anybody else have any cool news?
Hmm.
What about you, Joe?
Uh,
Joe's dead. Okay.
Joe died. Well, actually, I mean, I'm gonna go to the DMV on Saturday.
Ooh,
Do
for
it.
what?
Your license.
Permit test.
Hey,
And then
that's
I'm gonna
hard
do
move.
something. Then I'm gonna do driver's ed during the summer.
Bro, everybody's getting it before me. I'm never gonna get my license.
I haven't even. I mean, you still got. He still got. I got to drive with it too, dude. RG, you're probably gonna get yours before I do.
Nah.
Well, why don't you do this now?
You have the
Then.
have the resource of school to be able to do driver's ed. I'm not going to be able to have that.
I guess.
Even if I were to continue
But-
school at this point, I would flunk all my classes this semester, and the next semester I'd have to get like 8. I think it's like 8 classes, or no, it has 4 classes. You have to have 4 classes passed to be able to do driver's ed. And I don't have
what-
that right now.
RJ, why don't you just go do like a third party? That's what I'm doing.
You have to pay for that, and expensive. I don't have money.
Schools.
How much money do you-
The schools ones. RJ, who bombing your phone?
My mom. I forgot to text her back.
Who bombing your phone?
Well. The school one's still kind of pricey. Well, I don't know if
Yeah,
your
it's
school
like-
is different, but
Yeah,
It would
no.
be
How much
free
is
for
it
me
at
since
your
I'm
school?
poor.
Makes sense. I paid
yeah.
I paid $500 for mine.
500, Sean.
$500.
Why do you? I don't
Or-
get.
Right.
I think
or
it's
400,
really
one of
dumb
those.
that you have to pay to like. I mean, it makes sense that you have to pay for the class, but it's stupid that you need the class now. Like you can't you can't just
Or
show
have
up
you,
and
like,
take a
parents?
test. Yeah,
Like,
like
have
or
your
yeah,
parents
like
teach you?
have your parents teach you.
Well,
Yeah, no, that is kinda dumb.
That's what you can do, and that's what people still do. Like, I mean,
No,
still
not
get
you can't do it
points.
here, not in Illinois at least.
Well,
or-
no, you have to fill out 40 hours of driving. So in that time, that's when your parents basically
Yeah,
give you
Jaren,
extra
literally,
instruction.
what's it called?
I know, but you
there's
but
a
you
part
have to
in
take
the
you have
the
to take
rules of the
driver's ed.
road handbook,
Yeah.
Jaren, that I'm supposed to study for Saturday, right?
Mm-hmm.
It says that there's a guide for parent-teen driving
Oh, is
on their
there?
website to like
I thought it was
so that parents
otherwise.
could
I
do the
swear.
proper teaching.
Like driver's ed's been a thing for a long time. I don't
Yeah,
know
but
why it's
how
not.
how do you get the handbook without paying?
You get it for free?
Go
at
on
the
their
DMV?
website.
No.
You go
Well,
on
I have a paper copy.
I
of that
didn't
for
know
free.
that.
cyberdriveillinois.com.
I didn't know that. Huh.
Yeah. Freaking my friend just got his license and he drove me and my friends to a park the other day and we played soccer.
Well, how old is your friend?
The same age as us.
Oh, he's breaking the law, and isn't he?
Yeah, he is breaking the
Oh,
law.
yeah. He is, but
I don't think cops care about that.
yeah, those tiny little
I'm
laws
not
nobody
sure.
really cares about. Like I was buying my bike. You had to fill out this sheet, basically like you're buying a car, like an ordinance with all the laws of the bike
What
road
the
or
fuck?
whatever. Like
Where
you
are
have to
you
wear a helmet
buying
and
your
stuff.
bike from? Where are you buying your
At
bike from?
Dick's.
He said it again.
Dude, it was just a plot for you to say
No,
it
no,
again.
I just
It's
I
whenever you
just-
buy a bike from anywhere besides Walmart or Target, like whenever you buy it at
okay,
like an actual bike
that makes
shop,
sense. That makes
you
sense.
have
That
to
makes.
like sign a whole bunch of information and stuff.
It's
Cause
like
I was
buying a
about to
car,
say
bro.
I got my bike, no issue.
Man's gonna finance the bike. It's like a car.
Well, yeah, we put on a credit card. I'm pretty sure. So
Oh, so you haven't paid for it. You're paying for it like over time.
I think I can't quite remember. We were going to use my credit card, but it was too much and there was not enough space on my credit card.
How, you got a credit card?
Yeah.
You got a
for-
debit. No, you have a debit card.
No, I have a
Oh,
credit
Yeah.
card for my credit.
You- You
Literally
can't
right
have
here,
a
Jaren. Page 19, Jaren.
you can't have a
Parental
credit card unless you're
responsibility,
18.
No.
Jaren.
Yeah.
It says
No.
parent
You
teen
can have-
Yeah.
guide.
No,
A
you can
parent
have a credit
teen
card now.
driving guide is available to
No,
assist
you
parents
can't
in
have a
teaching their
debit
children
card
teen
whenever.
driver the skills he or
No,
she needs.
there
or
are
knowing
literally
it's
services
necessary
for
to drive.
13-year-olds to have credit cards.
Debit cards.
No.
Where
credit
you
cards.
getting your credit from? How
What
do
do
you
you mean?
how?
You get
Okay,
credit
never
by
mind.
having a credit card. My credit card is combined with linked with my mom's, and so that I have whatever
Oh well,
the balance
that's
is, I
not
have
the
that
same.
balance.
That's not the same thing. That's not like a true credit
But
card.
it's still in my name and it adds to my credit. So,
Yeah, but it's like if it's still connected. I'm saying like
Like it's
like
not.
like a debit card. Like you don't
Same.
you don't need your mom to like it doesn't have to be connected to your mom for you to have a debit card.
Where
But
your
you-
mom at?
But a credit card, like you have to be 18 to.
yeah, I
like,
guess for the
yeah.
primary holder, but whatever. Well, it's still technically mine, so
That's cool though. Do you have a debit
adds
card?
to my credit. I'm not gonna have a debit card for a long time. If I ever get I don't know what I'm gonna do because I don't want to get a debit card like from Bank of America or whatever. I want to get one I wanted to sign up for the PayPal one, but you have to be 18 to do that.
Debit cards are better than credit cards.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
no, I was about to say
Yeah.
it's more financially like safe to have a
Stable.
debit card. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's better to have credit because you then, when in the future,
I mean,
whenever you have a
obviously,
job,
yeah. If you're gonna make a big purchase,
you can get a house.
Well,
and
yeah,
a
no,
car.
but still, like debit cards are still important. The way you're gonna
Or you can just keep
What-
all your
what-
money in your
what-
mattress.
yeah.
like Mr. Krabs.
But yeah, like I was saying, I want to have a PayPal debit card, but you have to be 18 for that. And,
Even
and I
wait,
can't.
PayPal does debit cards?
Yeah, and that donation
I
I got
never
from
knew.
Kubra, I can't claim because I don't have a debit card to
That's
transfer
tough.
it to.
I'm back.
Well,
How
Which
much?
is only
well-
$1, so
sending
it's not
it?
a big deal. But like,
it's a big deal.
if I had more than $1, it would suck.
That would suck. Well, just why don't you get wait, you need a credit, you need a debit card, right?
Yeah, and I need a job to get a debit card because there are.
You could
fees
use
involved.
mine.
Well, why don't you just
No, I'm
why
just
don't you
joking.
just
I'd never give you mine.
I mean, you've been applying to wait, so has Best Buy never like talked to you anymore about
They
anything?
literally called me and never contacted me again.
Well, what if they're still waiting?
I don't. What do you mean?
What if you linked them to like the wrong email address or
No,
something?
I didn't. I didn't. They would call me.
Why don't you apply to like a small place, like a small local place?
I ain't doing that. The
Yeah, but-
work
Why?
environment would be terrible and the pay would be bad.
That's not true. And the minimum wage is being raised. A lot of smaller companies are trying to adjust to that right now so that they don't get screwed over in the long run.
That's not how that works.
No, Jen, they're not. It hasn't been raised.
Yeah.
No, it's going to be raised.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
The federal, no. In Illinois, there's a bill that's already been passed for it, but that's like in a couple of
For only
years.
Chicago.
I know, but there's a lot of companies already that are.
Yeah, that's individual.
No, there
companies making that
isn't. There-
decision.
Yeah, there is. Yes,
No,
there is.
isn't. There
Yeah,
isn't
there
a lot
is.
of companies that are doing it.
It's
There-
just like Target and Amazon and some of those big
yeah,
retailers.
it's just the big retailers. Local
Well,
businesses are not doing it.
yeah, they are.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You work at a local business?
No, but I know of one that's doing it.
Like
Oh.
my friend's mom.
Skippers.
My
Yeah.
friend's
How much are
mom.
they raising it to?
They didn't raise it to 15, but they've raised it to
Why would it be
good
15?
amount. It's gonna be 15.
In like 5 years.
Yeah, but I'm not saying I didn't say they raised it to 15. I'm saying that they raised it higher.
Okay, so this might be slightly inaccurate. It's probably more like 10. So my friend's mom leaves the house for about 12 hours. So she probably works about 10 hours. I honestly really don't know. But he said that she makes $90 a day. So she's making like minimum wage at Burger King. So like, you know, they're like even fast food chains are still paying minimum wage.
Oh, that's a given.
That's just one anecdotal I can't say the word evidence that I have, but yeah.
Anecdotal.
Yeah, and I still can't say it. But yeah, and I just prefer to work at like a busy place. I don't want to work at like some place that just doesn't have any people and there's only like 4 employees that and you know all the or whatever. Like I just don't want to work in like some small place.
Why?
Because then it leads to a lot of social interaction with your coworkers. I don't want that.
Yeah, but you're gonna know them. You're gonna get it anyways.
Yeah, it's just I feel more comfortable in a large big box environment, not in like some small mom and pop.
You're a mom and pop. You and me are gonna be a mom and pop.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, if it's a mom and pop, I also wouldn't want to work there.
Oh my god, that's a
It would
fucking
just
skunk.
suck.
But same reason, or
Well, I mean, Rosati's is still. Or it's not a bomb. It's not a mom and pop, but it's like not a chain or whatever.
it is a
It's not a
chain.
big. Or I'm. It's not a big store. That's what I'm trying to say. Like even if I were to work at Little Caesars, I wouldn't want to do that because it's just a small store. Or really any
Little
restaurant.
Caesars is a
Any restaurant in
huge
general.
chain. What are you saying?
No, it's a
I'm
small
pretty sure-
store, like the store
He's
size.
talking about
Yeah,
the
like-
actual place sharing. Doesn't want to be
Yeah,
like,
like how
small
many
store.
employees they have and stuff.
Well, then you ain't making money. I don't know.
Well, I don't know. It should be easier. It should be easier to get hired at a big box.
70% of people are not satisfied with their job. Yeah.
70? I thought it was a lot
70.
lower.
Yeah, I wouldn't be satisfied working at a Best Buy.
It might be now. I don't know when that
Okay, but like you're making
statistic
bank.
was from. Yeah, you're still making money.
Yeah.
Like I'm satisfied to make money in a nice environment. I'm not satisfied to be working a 9 to 5 for like 10 years at like a Best Buy. I do not want to do that with my life at all by any circumstance.
Well, if you're dropping high school, like,
Good luck.
yeah, good
Good
luck.
luck.
Yeah.
I don't-
It's gonna
Wait.
be complicated. Maybe
Wait,
I'll
are you not
expand my
gonna get like a
horizons. I'll have
GED
new
or
bike.
something?
What?
Are you not getting like a GED or something?
Oh yeah, I am. But that's in a couple. That's like
Yeah.
Like I'm doing all that stuff in like a year or a few.
Yeah.
months.
You know who's gonna join you with that? Freaking Jacob, dude.
Probably.
Wait, what's Jacob doing? What's
He's
his
being
route?
stupid.
Wait, what's
Well,
actually
what's he
going on?
doing?
He's failing every class.
Oh, that's a weird. That's
Can somebody just do his work for him?
He said he wants to pay people to do that.
I'm, I don't know. Like,
Like I'm stupid. I understand that, but I don't want all my friends to be stupid.
Well, good luck. Good luck doing that.
yeah, no, you're Jacob's influence, IJ. How could you? Now he's
Yeah.
been tainted.
I'm such a bad influence on my friends.
You are. That's why we should never speak again.
Oh no.
I don't know. Jacob's been asking me for a lot of like econ stuff. I forgot to help him with it though.
Sean is the reason why Jacob is failing.
Oh my
That's
god.
He
the
needs to do
reason
it by
why he's
himself.
failing. Uh-huh. No, so wait, is he dropping just because he just doesn't want to work or like what's
No,
the...
I don't think he is, but because he says because I talked to him about it, I'm like, dude, you can't do that, and he's like I got this, I got.
When does he turn 17?
Next year.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
No.
that makes it even harder for him if he wants to do that.
honestly,
I don't know if he
Honestly,
wants to, but
if I was a lot stupider, I'd probably say that some shit like that as well.
it's so dumb, dude.
Like if I didn't care about my future, like I would definitely say some shit like, I got it, it's fine.
Jake, dude, I don't know I don't know what goes through Jacob's mind, dude. I'm so worried for him.
Yeah. I mean, he'll grow out of it eventually. It's just he might grow out of it too late, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
it's
everybody
a bit
becomes
concerning.
adult at some point. You become an adult at 60, 50, 20.
No,
you-
no.
I don't
that's not
think
true.
anyone becoming an adult at 60,
Okay,
bro.
maybe 60 is an exaggeration. I meant to say something like 30. Like a lot, like the latest bloomers in terms of like actually getting their life together
There's
and
people
stuff is like
that
30,
never
40.
even become adults. First of all,
What?
No, I think he just means like mentally.
yeah, I know. There's people that just never become adults and are always like that
Uh,
Hmm.
and ignorant.
Yeah. I don't know if that's a very common thing.
Yeah.
well, or never becoming an adult. Yeah, no, that's not a common. I mean, even people that have the persona like Jake Paul or whatever, like he may not seem like he acts responsible on the outside, but like he has.
I mean, that's kind of.
Oh well, no, he doesn't. He doesn't at all, for sure. But like, he's rich enough to the point where he has people that can be responsible for him.
I mean, as a acting. I mean, if Jake Paul had started acting mature and shit, I don't think like he'd be as popular. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
I think.
no dir.
Yeah, I feel like part of his fandom is because he's retarded.
Yeah, I think he would lose out on a lot of revenue if he stopped doing that.
Yeah.
He stopped being retarded.
I mean, he's been losing
Yeah.
revenue though, hasn't he? Isn't he like way less popular than he used to be years
Well,
ago?
he's
definitely
making a
way
ton of
less
money from
popular.
the fights. He's
Well,
not
Way
making.
yeah.
more money now.
He's not making any like much money from YouTube and stuff, but he's diversified his income stream. He's definitely not making the
Plus-
same amount at all. Like
He's
definitely
making
not.
more.
But the fights.
No, there's no way he's making more unless he's like signing contracts with companies and stuff.
He
Yeah.
is.
What?
He's
He
a
is?
box surgeon.
Yes, but he's not like a boxer.
Yeah, he is. Now he is. He's going against a professional.
Well, I think
He
his
has a
merch.
record.
I think his merch sales and getting like 60 million or 60, or I think he was getting 100 million a month on YouTube. Like though those merch sales and everything, that stuff was like incredibly high, and I don't think even with brand deals he's getting.
How much does he make? How much does he get from brand deals? What brands even have signed him?
All the ones that are fucking all the shit. A lot of them leave and come back. They're fucking horrible.
Yeah, but like who?
I don't know.
Bruh.
What do you mean, bruh?
I think
Yeah.
Jake Paul's made enough money in his lifetime.
Oh yeah,
He
he
has, like,
definitely has.
He has like a $20 or $30 million house. I mean, I honestly don't know I think he bought it for $8 million. I'm not quite sure, but he spent a butt ton on renovating it. Like he
dude,
added a whole Lego wall. He he added like
Bro, Ben Askren
aquarium.
got 50K just for being knocked out.
how do you even become that rich though?
We get
Spending
lucky.
30
The kids, bro. The
30
kids
million
bought
on a
all of his
mansion?
merch. Well, I
Dude,
assume his mansion's worth at least 20 million nowadays. I'm pretty sure he bought it for like 8 million.
Dude,
Like
That's-
20 million.
it's so abysmal how much money people make, and I'm
Well,
so
they,
confused
Sean, they
how
didn't pay
people
the
could do
house
that.
off right away.
Well, yeah, no, that's true, but still, how
Yeah,
you
so-
gonna have enough money to get that loan?
Yeah, he got a $6.9 million mansion. Well, people that buy expensive stuff, they don't need credit, because a lot of the time they just have the money, but they will finance it because it just makes more sense than purchasing it outright.
Yeah, but Jake Paul doesn't have a
So
brain.
it's much easier. Well, he has advisors that would just do it all for him.
That's fine.
He's got his brain.
Like, he bought his first house at
Yeah.
17. He's a pretty good business person. Like I won't fault him for that. But
Honestly, wait, is he?
oh,
I
he's
can
selling
imagine
it.
him as a business person.
No,
Well,
he
let's buy
is,
it and be
Sean.
manner.
Sean, you realize his whole personality is a fucking act,
Yeah,
right?
no, I know, but like, I'm just saying, it's hard to imagine him as one.
Dude, he's literally the biggest fucking businessman ever.
When the
He's
fucking
selling.
shit,
So he bought the house for 8 million or 7 million. He's selling it for 8 million.
big moves.
When did
Sean,
he buy it?
why wouldn't you think that he's like actually kind of smart.
Man, I just thought it.
He's
I thought
saying
I
it's
just thought
hard
it
to
sounded
imagine
weird.
because of the persona, Joe.
Yeah, you don't gotta fucking press me on it. Goddamn.
I guess.
Even just inherently, if you have that persona, a part of that persona is just real. Like you're just part of it. It's just you, and you're just that dumb. Like Morgs, he's not he's not insane off camera, but he's insane for doing what he does on camera. That bit of embarrassment in his brain is just not there.
Yeah, but they do it for the money.
Yeah, I guess.
People do a lot of dumb for money, like
Yeah.
me. Like working with Joe. Like how stupid do I have? No, I'm joking.
So I guess talking about money, how do you guys feel about rich people? So
I love them.
for a little bit of context, I was watching Hassan Abi, Twitch streamer, and he was talking about how Bill Gates was like, no, we really shouldn't make the vaccine IP available because business reasons. He basically just stated business reasons because make more money off of the vaccine.
Wait, what does that
and,
mean?
Distributing it, blah blah blah.
What's the vaccine IP?
Like the formula of the vaccine, so you could give it to other companies to produce it in their countries to give more relief faster. He didn't want to do it. Which is kind of a scummy move, but also he's a business person, so it makes sense for him to do it. But I'm not justifying his action. I'm just saying it makes sense. But either way, Hassan got really upset at Bill Gates for this. And in general, I get the feeling that he doesn't really like rich people in general. I think it's pretty cool if you're a billionaire. Like, it's cool. Like, I'm not saying it's justified, but I'm saying it's pretty cool. Like, I mean, you don't really need you don't need $200 billion, but a couple $1 billion is pretty awesome, and that's my life goal. So
a couple $1 billion.
I think $1 billion is enough.
I think I think like a lot lower than that is enough.
Yeah.
well, I'm of the stance that. I mean, obviously, there's not many billionaires that actually do this or practice this. Even Bill Gates, he does a lot. He helps a lot, but he obviously doesn't do as much as he possibly could. But I'm of the belief that if the government isn't providing for its citizens, then try your best to not pay taxes and just spend your money on stuff that will actually help. Like, but I mean, there's not many people that actually do that. But there's a direct quote from Bill Gates that said, "I think that I can spend money better than the government, so that's why he tries to pay the least amount of taxes, or wants to pay the least amount of taxes."
I say it's like they can spend their money however. I mean, they kind of earned it, even if it's like, yeah, I was just about to say that.
A lot of people normally group CEOs as just all CEOs are billionaires. Most of the time, the only people in a company that are the billionaire is the founder. Most of the time, it's the founder that has all his shares and stocks, and it gets a lot of the glory. And then there can be CEOs at the company that take over for the founder, but a lot of the time, the CEO has a yearly salary of like $10 million or $20 million, but they're not making billions because they're not the founder.
Still a lot of money.
Yeah, but. I'm
millionaires.
I'm just saying, most of the time people say, "Oh, all CEOs are billionaires." It's really only the founders. Founders are billionaires.
I'm not too into the business. I don't want to say business industry. Is that the right word?
Yeah, industry realm, whatever you want to say.
The business realm. I've never heard of the term. All CEOs are billionaires, but I've never heard a lot of terms either. So
well, no, some people just say that. I'm not saying it's a term. I'm just saying some people categorize it as that and say that. But yeah, and there's like 20. I think there's like 3,500 billionaires in the world. Most of them having less than $50 billion. Most of them have less than 50 billion. A lot of them are in the like 10 billion range.
Should you upgrade your shit on Clash of Clans?
What?
Yeah.
I'm looking at your base right now. It looks really stupid.
Whose base?
Is it
Sean's.
Sean?
Yeah.
Mine?
He has level 6 walls. And he has a
What the
level.
hell is he?
He's 8.
No, those level 6 walls are from like the new walls you get from upgrading your town
Why
hall.
didn't you? But then why are your wizard towers level 5?
because I just haven't got around to upgrading them yet.
But they're level 5. They should be like. Okay.
No,
Whatever.
I'm pretty sure level 5 is like the least you could have on a Town Hall 8 if you're not rushed.
Okay.
Can we go back?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, good.
Yeah.
Great
Continue,
question.
RJ.
I don't even remember what I was talking about now, but I don't know.
Honestly, RJ, you asked the question, and if we think like being a billionaires are ethical or not, and then you like kind of just said your own shit.
True. So what do you guys think? Then?
We
Do you guys
barely
think
got
it's
to like
ethical for people
respond.
to be rich? Even not maybe not even billionaire, just like having like 500 million or 600 million dollars.
Well,
What do you mean by ethical though?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Sean added the ethical part. I don't know what I asked originally. I said if it's good.
If it's good too.
I
what?
mean,
they work for their money. Yeah.
Or if you
Yeah, no,
like
I was about to say they earned it. I mean, maybe the methods
Not
aren't, like,
YouTubers.
most humane.
Yeah, I mean, most people that become rich have either had an affluent beginning to begin with, or got.
Wait, Jen, what do you mean by not YouTubers?
YouTube is all just luck, dude. I mean, it's not all just luck, but it's like
Well,
to get big and to get like known.
No, Jaren does
It's
make a valid point.
80% luck.
Well, to have the
But-
have the free time.
But Jen, most YouTubers aren't even rich.
I'm
Yeah,
saying
no,
like
that's
getting
also a
rich.
valid point.
I'm saying getting rich off YouTube.
Okay, wait, who was lucky that got rich off YouTube? I guess.
Like,
A lot.
Anyone.
person
Yeah,
with, like,
pretty
1
much.
million plus subscribers.
I mean, at the same time.
A million
investing
plus
stock-
subscribers doesn't make you rich.
Well, you are affluent. You have money. Like it used to be like 1 million subscribers. You didn't really make much money, but nowadays YouTubers know how to diversify their income, and even at like 1 million subscribers, you can still be rolling in like $1 million a year. Like it just depends on how you market yourself. Like,
$1 million? No.
You have a really small fan base, but still have a large presence.
I don't think they
something.
make $1 million a year.
Yeah, there's a lot of money in the YouTube space. Like it's especially if you're a child friendly, you make bank. Because you automatically get ads, and those ads pay a lot most of the time.
An average YouTuber with 1 million subscribers typically roughly makes about $60,000 a year. This is done in 2020.
I don't believe that in the slightest.
Why?
What
That would
source,
make
though?
perfect sense.
Yeah, maybe off of ad revenue only, but you have merch, you have tours, you have ad revenue as well. You have memberships. If you're doing Twitch streams, you have Twitch subscribers. There's a lot of different sources of revenue.
Yeah, but you're saying just like
let's make it bigger. Normally when people say YouTubers, you think about Twitch streamers as well, or at least that's how I think of it. Like internet personalities.
If a $1 million YouTuber wasn't, I mean, if a 1 million subscriber YouTuber was making $1 million a year, like, how is like Mr. Beast's net worth only like 24 million?
Because he spends all of his money on videos. He makes a very small portion for himself.
I don't think that changes your net worth, does it?
Also,
Isn't your net worth just everything? Everything you own.
Is your assets, and basically, Mr. Beast doesn't have any public assets. He has a public car. He doesn't have a public house. Most of those net worth estimates aren't true at all. A lot of the time they just make up numbers. They're like, oh, this is the highest end they can possibly make on their YouTube a year. Okay, we'll just take that number and roll with it. Like a lot of the time.
Wait, but then like why do people say like Jeff Bezos is like the richest man or something like that? You saying
well,
they're just
because that's
guessing?
different. That's not a YouTuber, or a lot of time like internet personalities
Oh,
are a lot more
YouTubers
private.
you're talking about.
A lot
Okay,
more
no,
private,
that's
and
never
it's much harder to calculate their net worth.
I thought you're talking about like in general.
But with
Continue.
people like Bezos, you can literally see how much of a share they how many shares they own. You can see the amount of this company they have. And Bezos, most of his money is in Amazon. Like he would have to take out his stocks and sell his stocks to get his money. He doesn't actually just have $200 billion on hand. So yeah.
Going with what you were saying.
So I mean, I guess what I'm trying to say is like, you don't have to be like the biggest on YouTube or Twitch to make a lot of money. Like in another example, there's this guy Dark Viper. He's
Yeah,
he's
I don't doubt
Australian.
that, but I don't think they're making $1 million a year.
He's okay. So here, I'm just gonna say it. So basically, he has $600,000 or 600,000 YouTube subscribers. He does about 30 million views a month. He makes money off of his YouTube channel. Like I don't know how much, but he makes his main source of revenue is from donations, bits, and subscribers on Twitch. And Twitch subscribers Twitch is amazing for freaking financials. Like 10,000 subs a month, which he roughly has like 8 to 10,000 a month, is like what's 10,000 times 5? 50,000.
I don't think they get all $5.
Of course not. But if you want to take a rough estimate, it just just discard the donation in bits.
Okay, even if it is 50K, that's still not $1 million. Plus all of his YouTube stuff.
He's not a million. He doesn't have 1 million subscribers. What I'm trying to say is that okay, maybe they don't make exactly $1 million, but they are not poor. A lot of people on the internet make a lot of money, a lot more than you actually think they do.
I'm on the internet though.
Internet personalities.
Well, I don't know if it's like very far fetched to say that either, just because of the fact I don't know how, because this is a statistic from like 5 years ago. I don't know how it is now, but frickin' what is it, like 10% of all YouTubers only have like over 100 subs, or yeah, is that what it was? 10% of all members on YouTube have over 100 subs.
Yeah,
everyone else has under 100.
I've never heard that statistic, but yeah, that would
I don't remember. It was a very long time ago I heard that.
Yeah, because only the top 1% of Twitch streamers have like over 1,000 viewers or 200 viewers, I think, something like that.
So yeah, so RJ's in the top 10%.
What?
RJ, you're in the top 10%.
Oh, YouTube, I guess. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, a lot of these social media websites are very lopsided. There's not a lot of small people on there.
To be honest, like YouTube's a pretty big thing, and a lot of those like people who have YouTube accounts are like just like 30-year-old men like trying to fix their breakers or something.
Oh yeah, no, or sorry, but like yeah, of course. But yeah, it's the amount of revenue you can make from the work being on the internet is insane. Like there's definitely, I think Mr. Beast is the best example of somebody that maximizes his income streams for the most part, because he literally does everything that can make money. He does merch, ad revenue, sponsorships, and sponsorships they do pay a lot. Like say you gain 50,000 views on a video, you can get like okay, this is anecdotal or whatever.
They don't pay you for how many views they get.
Probably not true. You can get about $2,000 flat payment, plus whatever.
Mr. Beast can make views. Like almost like $250,000 for one sponsorship, probably.
Yeah, he most of his videos are financed by sponsorships, for the most part. Like in his when he had like a few million subscribers, when he first gave away money, he gave away like $10,000 or $20,000, something like that, and that was from like one brand deal. Like one brand deal, I think he paid half of it with the brand deal and half of it with his own money or something like that. But in general, you can make a ton of money, especially advertisements. The advertisement industry is insanely huge.
What are you laughing at, Sean?
No, nothing. I'm just thinking about something I saw earlier.
You still walking?
Yeah, I'm still walking. Why wouldn't I be? Sean Tice, you're always walking.
I don't know. Why don't you go to school?
Okay. First thing is that I have like a lot of spare time during B days, right? And I feel like if I go to school, I feel obligated to actually be doing the work I'm supposed to do, right? Because I get that shit done at some point, just like not during the class period. So.
Well, Sean, are you gonna be doing your work when you're outside?
Yeah, no, I told you, I always get my shit done at some point, but just not during the class period.
Wait,
Yeah, no, but like when you have that free time, you're usually just like outside for the whole time.
Hold up. Joseph, you're gonna have to say again. A plane literally just went over me.
wait. So you
Hello?
just do from home school, or you do Zoom classes on days like
Yeah.
where you? Oh, that's
Yeah.
pretty smart. That's pretty cool.
No,
Well,
he
no,
doesn't.
it's not.
Oh,
It's,
he does
He
Zoom
doesn't go to
classes every
school.
day.
Yeah, he doesn't. He does it every day. He doesn't go to school.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought you said then. You guys
No,
are
'cause
making
he
it
said
sound
if
like
he
he
were
went in
if
person.
he
and
were
he
to
just
go,
doesn't go on
B
certain
days
Yeah.
days.
No,
were like
they want me to go.
Mm.
I'll try going to like the last week when we don't have to do anything.
That would be cool. That would be cool if, like, in the
cool?
future, high school, like with the Zoom technology, like you could choose if you wanted to do from home or go in person, or like you
But
could
then like
specifically sign up as a student that on certain days you just have Zoom classes and on certain
then
days you go in person.
then like we wouldn't be able to have snow days and like rain days and shit. That
rain
sucks.
That's
days.
already a
Rain
thing.
days.
Okay, it's been a while since a rain day
Well,
happened to me, but it was
a,
like
a
literally
rain
like a
day would be a
hurricane.
flood
Yeah,
I
flood,
heard
whatever,
or
whatever you
school
want to call it.
flooded or something.
Yeah, no, Sean, that's already gone,
Hurricane.
dude. That's why we're ending earlier because the days that we would have had like snow days or something are just being subtracted from the year because there's no reason to have
Oh,
them
are
anymore.
they? I
Mhm.
thought
Yeah.
they just like kept it there.
Yeah, because
Never mind then. That's a pretty cool system, I
because
guess.
Zoom's so easy to set up that you just don't need you don't need snow days anymore.
Mhm.
And even so, everything there's probably going to be just a lot more digitalized stuff now too. Like there already was a bunch like prior to it, but now,
Yeah, like
but now,
they switched the
yeah.
iSats to like some I forgot what they called it, but they switched it from like an actual paper test to like electronic like 2015 or something like that. I can't remember exactly. But
Okay,
I remember taking my first iSat in like third grade, and it was like, and I actually like was super excited for it. And then the next year we did it all digitally, and I hated it. I hated looking at the screen for hours.
Well, the thing about that too, though, is that like cheaters is gonna probably the percentage of people that can cheat. Oh, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna continue doing like e-learning, just like an optional thing. Probably not. But
But
I mean, there still might be like a school that does it
No, e-learning is gonna be an optional thing now.
forever.
or I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
it would be
I
awesome for
don't.
sped kids and for
I don't know. I don't think so.
Jared, they said it is.
special needs kids.
That's kind of dumb.
Why?
Cheaters.
Okay.
Well, I most of the people that probably would utilize the tool are sped in special needs. So like people that have a hard time like being in school in general,
Yeah.
and they would just have their aid at home
It's
and do
gonna,
their work from home.
it's not just gonna be like, oh, I want to stay home today. There's
No,
gonna
I'm saying wait, what? Go on.
it's gonna be like you're gonna need to like actually get parents' permission. You're gonna need to like do a bunch of other stuff, fill out
Probably have to have an
forms.
IEP or 504.
That still doesn't
What
change the
can-
fact that there could be cheaters.
Well,
What's
Jen,
an
there's a way to
IEP?
prevent it.
What?
There's a way to prevent cheating.
Not really. Not if you're at home and they're at school.
If-
There's not really a
No,
way to
if
prevent
if
that.
you're doing a if you, or yeah, I guess I don't know. It's but the likelihood of somebody being doing work from home because they are sick or have a disability, or the likelihood of them cheating is greatly reduced because they would probably either have an aide with them doing it with them at home, or like they just don't need to cheat. They're not doing it from home because they're lazy. They're doing it from home because it's the only viable option for them to get an education.
What
while
if
they're
the
sick.
aid is also mischievous though?
Well, that's just,
So
Oh,
it's
wait.
not.
that's just what ifs.
It's
That's a straw man argument.
So it's not really.
I don't know what the
It's
fuck
not
that
really.
is.
It's not really optional as much as it is like special case type thing.
Yeah, it would greatly enhance a lot of individuals' lives that have issues with being in a classroom setting. Like I mean, for me, it would have been a lot different because I had a I like I missed a lot of in class instruction because I was sick for like most of middle school, all of middle school really, and if I had the opportunity to do Zoom classes, that would have really just mixed things up. You could say. I would have had more of like a normal schedule, a normal routine. Granted, I don't think I would have liked it as much, but things might have been a little bit easier. But yeah.
Did you retain anything from middle school?
Oh yeah, my writing improved astronomically because I had a fantastic tutor that helped me all throughout middle school. Basically, that's why I feel like my music writing is so strong, and that's why I love to write music, is because in middle school I learned a lot and expanded my vocabulary and expanded and enhanced a lot about me.
Damn.
So yeah.
But
okay, so one quick tidbit. We don't have to stick on this forever. I just want to tell you guys this.
We've been sticking on this for forever.
Yeah, we've been talking about one thing the whole time.
Well, no. This is calling back to something from earlier. Just Alphabet alone, which owns like Google and a whole bunch of other like Google related companies, like YouTube. Like YouTube and Google are like separate, but they owned by the same thing. Either way, they spend $17 billion a year on marketing, which is like 10%.
I thought you said this was gonna be
That's
different.
nothing.
It's yeah.
No, continue.
Well, in terms for like internet, for people making money off of ad revenue, if every company's spending like $10 billion, or every major company spending like $10-30 billion, anywhere in that range, that's a lot of money going into advertising, thus making my point that a lot of people on the internet make a lot of money. But we can change subject. I'm just saying. That was just
when do you guys, okay, I know the answer to this question. Well, I don't know the exact answer, but I know like the relative time. When do you think the first millionaire became the first millionaire? What year?
Like
Millionaire
before.
Oh no! Way long ago. I remember. I watched a TED Ed on this.
There was somebody worth $400 billion in like the 1600s.
400 billion?
Yeah, because
or million.
Because he was the king. He was the king of an empire.
Oh,
all of his
yeah,
gold
all
and
of
resources and everything would equate to $400 billion.
Okay.
He would go around like the Middle
Giving
East
people
and stuff,
money.
giving like away gold and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
and
it was
then
crazy. The guy was
The
like,
Mr. Beast of the 17th century.
He inflated all the markets and messed up economies.
Ouch.
But because he was so rich.
But he wasn't technically like because that's just gold. That's not like currency.
Yeah.
Well, technically
gold,
that's
it
a
was
millionaire.
currency.
Well, it was
Yeah.
currency, but it was like not.
No,
it's-
even today. No, even today, I'm pretty sure they use gold as like a metric to like
Yeah,
to tell how much
No.
like money is worth.
they do, but I'm
No,
saying like there was no
No, they
like
do.
there's no like this guy's worth this much because he
Gold's kind of like stocks.
So,
also
Yeah,
silver.
no, the gold is like the most basic form of currency. Like every other
'cause
currency is compared to gold in terms of worth.
It's valued on how rare it is. If it's in abundance, the price goes down. If it's
That's why
No,
silver is so low now.
high.
No,
Because
I'm
people
pretty
fucked it
sure.
up.
I don't know where I read this or where I heard this. I heard this like a couple places though, but I'm pretty sure gold is not even that rare. Just people like
That's
put
diamonds.
value on it for like not real. No, gold too.
Okay, yeah. I don't know.
Like people put value on
Well,
it for like
Gold and copper.
for some
why
reason.
not?
I don't know.
Gold and copper is really useful for manufacturing electronics. So,
Yeah.
but
Because it's also like not fucking conductive to anything.
But the gold standard thing, that the gold and silver
Second
standards,
decade.
that thing is a conservative
Reactive.
thing that like conservatives want, because like the dollar would be worth like 50, or you, if we were still on like a silver standard, you would be getting minimum wage would be like $50 or something like that. Something
I don't know what
ridiculous.
that.
Can we go back?
Yeah, so a lot of conservatives want this ridiculous, stupid silver and gold standard, but
Well, I
in
don't know what that
reality,
means.
It just would not work in
Yeah.
economic sense.
Well, I don't know what that means. What the hell is a gold standard?
You never heard of that?
It's
I heard of it, but like
it's using the price of gold to dictate the price of currency, the price of like the dollar.
I don't see
how much a
the
dollar's
big
worth.
idea with that.
So like say
Uh,
like gold is worth $8,000,
Yeah.
one piece of that gold
bar.
that would equate a dollar would, yeah, it would basically just be even. So like $8,000 worth of gold, or I don't know. It's difficult to explain, but I don't know.
What about
Yeah,
eight?
I
What
can't
about
get it,
8,000? What about
So
8,000 golds worth of dollars?
Yeah, no, I don't really see the issue on that. Like, how would minimum wage change if we just compared it to gold?
It would mess up the economies because the
But
economies
how would it though? We're just comparing it to gold.
the economy isn't based on natural resources. It's based on the perceived value of the item. It's not. It's completely unattached from everything else. Here's the definition of gold standard: the system by which the value of currency was defined in terms of gold, in which currency would be exchanged. The gold standard was generally abandoned in the Depression in the 1930s.
Well, I mean, you kind of just explained that, except like a little more verbose.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Verbose.
So do we not use like a standard of anything now?
The standard is the dollar. Most countries use the dollar as their standard, or convert back to the dollar, because the United States dollar is like the most stable and valuable currencies in the world. Like the euro, or not the pound, the British pound, slightly worth more, but it's just people. America is the biggest capitalist.
No one likes British people.
America is the biggest spenders out of any country. Because our entire economy and government is based on a form of capitalism and blah 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 blah.
Isn't like the second like most? I don't know if we talked about this already before. I feel like we might have, but isn't like the second most like the country that spent like the second most amount on like military and stuff?
We spend the most amount on military out of every country combined in the world.
No, we
yeah.
We spend 500 like almost $500 billion. It's like 450 or something like that.
How much don't we owe? Like several trillion, or
it literally does not
a lot.
If anybody tries to collect that debt,
they will
be killed.
Wait, what?
What
the fuck?
No, Sean, we talked about this last time.
Wait,
you don't remember?
No,
it's not that we'll be killed. It's that we are. It's that America's the biggest superpower. They can't really get the money back.
We're so powerful that if anybody wants their money back, they just can't get it.
So he basically just said "suck it," and then
pretty much.
That's why there's something called a deficit, where you make more money through taxes and other means and other government programs. You make more money through that than you spend. We have an insane deficit. I don't know what exactly it is, but just this year alone, we've already spent $2 trillion on stimulus. So yeah, we're way above the deficit this year for sure. So yeah. The more money we borrow and make, the less money that the higher the debt goes and all that. The more money we borrow specifically, the more debt.
Yeah.
What's that?
Wow, that's so funny.
No, nothing. Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. I had a topic to throw after this.
Throw it at us, Sean. What do you got?
No, I'm trying to remember it right now. Dude, I've been walking, like, this entire time I've been thinking, like, dude, no way I've been walking around my neighborhood.
And you go to sleep soon.
Dude, I've been rapping around this neighborhood like 10 times now.
Sean, it's 9 o'clock. How are people not sus of you, bro?
How are you alive and not kidnapped?
You're losing my press.
No, because I got these guns, man. I just throw the whole like 1-2.
We're 55 minutes in the podcast. So
yeah,
as of
honestly,
October,
I don't know why I'm not kidnapped yet. Now keep going.
As of October 24th, 2020, the U.S. federal budget deficit is projected to reach a record $3.3 trillion in 2020. This increase largely result of government spending in reaction to the coronavirus pandemic. U.S. federal outlays for 2020 $6.6 trillion, in which $2.2 trillion more than 2019. The revenue from 2020 is projected to be $3.3 trillion too, which it leaves the deficit at $3.3 trillion. We make $3.3 trillion from taxes and other government things, and like income from public transit, which really isn't. There's no income from that really. But and then we borrowed or printed $3.3 trillion.
Okay, I'm about to ask y'all, right? So, I've been kind of bored out of my mind lately, right? And I kind of thought, right? What do you guys do? What do you got? What? Do you
No, we
say?
talking about this earlier. We're talking about this earlier. This old news. Go on, Sean.
What do you call it? How? What do y'all do in your free time besides like gaming or anime or something?
I don't have free time anymore.
I
That's tough, Joseph.
What?
My prayers go out to you.
Yeah,
that does suck.
I think this is the first time I've been on PC in like a couple days.
Yeah, no, I do. I realize, yeah, you haven't been on lately.
Because he doesn't have
Wrestling
time.
and work.
Work, wrestling, everything.
Damn, that's tough.
Yeah. So for a lazy person, what I do is I work on music, make YouTube and Twitch stuff, TikTok. I exercise.
TikTok.
Yeah, I make TikToks sometimes. I kind of stopped doing it, but I
On the
made like
occasion.
20. I make like 20.
Today I
a week.
wrestled. Today I wrestled Coach Karen.
Oh, who? I mean, I'm assuming Kern run, but like I'm gonna ask anyway. Who
I
won?
won a couple times actually.
Who actually?
Yeah.
Damn, put the moves on him.
Yeah, I reversed him.
Don't know what that means, but damn.
He was on top
Crazy.
of me, and then I yanked his leg, and then I got on top of him, and then I got the 2.
That's kind of sus, but that's pretty cool.
Bro, you know what he's doing, bro? He was like, "You guys need to pop your hips out," like yelling at us. He's like, "This is the wife I pull up, that I pull on my wife," and we're like, "Whoa, okay." He like had no
Pop
filter
your
today,
hip out.
and he was like, today with Kuba, dude. He was like, we're in the middle of wrestling. He's like, "You guys don't want to do this." And he was like showing an example with Kuba. He's like, now Kuba's my girlfriend. See, that's not what you want to do. Because it was like they're in the spooning position. And everyone's like, "Brad, there's no filter on you today." It was funny.
No, but like, dude, I have too much free time on me now. I'm just like sitting around now, doing nothing. I'm like, and I thought today, like, damn, what does everyone else do with their time besides game and watch anime, and do wrestling and
Go
work
to school.
and exercise? Besides that,
Sean, I
It's
think
like-
I think we felt this like a little bit ago. That's why like everyone wanted to go back to school.
Yeah, I feel like
that's
I kind of feel like school made coming back home to play games a little more worth.
Yeah, no, that's what that's kind of why I want to go back to school. But like,
I think you should. I think you totally should because like literally the first week of school, dude, I was so much more back in the mood to come back home or just to be home. And
so I'm about to fail for success.
Why would you fail?
No, not fail class, but like, dude, I'd be bored out my mind at school if I went.
Yeah, but you're not gonna be at home, so it's like.
Sean, honestly, school is way better now.
Yeah,
than
Sean,
last
you get
year.
bored out of your mind at school, so you won't get bored out of your mind at home.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. Failure for success.
Speaking of going to school, Sean, and also all of you guys, has anybody scheduled their vaccine?
Oh,
Nope.
no.
Manuel got his a couple of days ago, though.
Mom's gonna schedule appointments.
His first or second?
He got both.
I'm gonna ask.
Oh, nice. Wait, you haven't even asked yet?
No, I haven't.
I haven't asked either.
I'm getting in a month.
I mean, there's nothing really to ask. You just say, schedule my appointment.
Right when I turn 16,
I'm not gonna be
doing it.
assertive. What am I, barbarian?
Well,
I respect my
you can't
parents.
ask to get a vaccine. You need the vaccine.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna ask. I got that respect for my parents. I ask. I don't demand.
Well, I mean, I don't know. It's I in my mind, there's nothing to ask for. It's kind of just like
Sean, instead of
vaccine, you know,
well, Sean, instead of demanding, why don't you be more like, when am I getting my vaccine?
Or how I would be like is just please give me information so I can schedule it on my own.
I'm just gonna ask, dude. I just have that respect for my parents.
Either way, it's not like anybody's pushing any younger people to get the vaccine.
Yeah, no, like I'm not. I don't know. If my parents are just gonna say yes anyway, I'm not
honestly,
gonna
dude,
do it.
After going to school, dude, I honestly don't know how like all of us don't have corona.
Yeah, that's. I think they have been doing a good job.
Think about it.
I feel like now because I remember before when we were going back, I was like, this is the worst idea ever. But now I'm thinking more like.
I remember that too.
I was thinking. Now I'm thinking more like
I'm in
maybe
a wrestling room which everyone does not have their mask on.
maybe we're just doing a really good job at
Or you're just
doing
insanely lucky.
Yeah, I
maybe
think
true.
it's
like high
insanely
school is just
lucky.
like
might be
immune to it
might be a
somehow.
mixture of both,
Somehow.
But
or the vaccine might really be working.
well, because here's the thing: children or young teens or young adults tend to not really. I think they don't spread it as much. I forgot how it all works because the germs will still stay on your hands.
It doesn't make sense, dude.
The germs going inside of you and leaving. Different.
Geo literally, his whole like family has gotten corona except
Oh
for him,
yeah.
dude. His grandma, him,
Well,
and
if he's
then
had any,
his grandma, his brother, and
I
his
feel
uncle.
bad though. Didn't she get it twice, dude?
No.
Oh, his grandma got it before though.
If he had
No,
any
no.
interaction,
They thought he had it, but he might have been like he didn't show any symptoms.
Oh,
so I don't know if he's got tested, but if you've had any interaction with somebody that had coronavirus before the 10-day mark or whatever, like, you know, say you interacted with them 3 days ago and then 3 days later they got coronavirus, you have it. There's just no doubt about it. You have coronavirus.
Gio did not get it.
Asymptomatic.
Yeah,
Gio did not get it. He tested.
got tested like last Saturday, didn't he?
No, he got tested. Yeah, he got 2 days ago.
So then he just got extremely lucky then.
Yeah, extremely. He was literally touching his brother, and he didn't get it.
Yeah, so I guess his antibodies.
wait, dude, is Shay at school? I swear to God, I've seen Shay at school.
He is at school.
Okay. But that's like, why is he back and not Gio?
Because what's it called? Apparently he told us on Monday or like last week or some shit. But what's it called? The school nurse said that he couldn't go back until Wednesday. And what's it called? And then like on Monday, everyone was calling like Gio's grandma and everything. Like, oh, like he has to go to school, and it's like apparently the fucking school nurse didn't tell everyone that he's not supposed to go. So it's like kind of BS.
Oh, but he's going back tomorrow, right?
Yeah, he's going back tomorrow.
Let's go!
Why do you have Gio for your class?
No, Gio's going back to school.
No.
Yeah.
Dude, I have no one for any class, dude. On God.
Dude,
I'll
I
go
can't
back to your
handle
guys'
class
school
without
next
someone.
semester.
Oh, will you?
Hopefully, bro. As soon as I get the ability to drive, either just driving with my mom and just taking her with me, I'm so definitely coming over there.
You're coming with me.
Well, you're not gonna come to our school though.
If I could probably sneak in.
I mean,
really
he could do what
easily.
like Moises did last year.
Sneak in? No, but just walk in.
Well, I mean, yeah,
No,
walk in at the beginning of the day and leave at the end of the day. Nobody will ask
No,
questions.
they check IDs. They check everyone's ID.
Oh, they do.
in?
Yeah, I forgot. Actually,
Yeah.
even Moises get in there. Now that I think about it.
No, because last year they weren't as
something.
last year they were not as strict. You literally like just
Yeah.
you can show
Last
the-
year they wouldn't scan. You just
this
show it to
year,
them.
This year, Sean, they're very, very like, dude. They will not
Well,
let
why?
you
What
in the
happened?
school.
I think it's just. I don't know. I don't. I think it's just because of Rona. Yeah.
Yeah.
My school last year without Rona, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, you could have walked in through any door.
Yeah.
Dude, I think Moises probably like just painted his like middle school ID with a Sharpie blue and just showed it to him, dude. Or yellow or whatever color it was last year.
Honestly, I wouldn't doubt that. Or they put in like a duffel bag or some shit.
Yeah, dude, in a backpack. Why's your backpack so big? Oh, there's homework.
Yeah, lots of it. Working real hard on my studies.
Like
Yeah.
this year, there's literally if you want to leave the building, you want to enter the building, you have to scan. Except at the end of the day.
Like I feel like the easiest way to just like sneak in like a weapon to school.
Okay.
Or not the easiest weapon to sneak into a school.
Okay, I don't think none of us are involved with what Jaren is saying.
Yeah, no, I'm not
Jared's just going off on his own. right now, dude.
Yeah.
Go on.
Jaren's a school shooter. We aren't.
No, I wasn't gonna say a gun.
Jaren's the right one.
I wasn't gonna say a gun. I'm not. You're the same. Okay.
You
Yeah,
a weapon.
but shut up. I'm white, Jaren. I'm half white, but like, dude, Italians are so like on the border of being white, dude.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys have metal detectors in your school?
Probably, I don't know. But
No.
what I was gonna say
I'm pretty
is,
sure mine doesn't.
what I was gonna say is that I bet you tear gas would be the
Okay.
How would you even get your hands on that?
Well, the thing is,
How-
tear
It's
gas
Being
is,
normal and bring
Jared-
a pocket
Jared,
knife. What?
first of all, tear gas is not gonna
No.
kill anybody. So like,
Well, not tear gas, mustard gas.
how are you gonna get that? Explain.
Chlorine and
That's
Pneumonia.
not
Cat
as
piss in a
simple.
fucking can.
Yeah,
dude.
that's literally. It's not as simple as
Okay,
that.
here,
But yeah,
guys, I got
Here
it.
it
I
is.
got it. It's the perfect crime. Okay, this is all a joke. Basically, what you do
Is
is
it?
all you need. You just a pocket. So you can have your stabby pocket knife. You bring in. You can have a lighter. You also bring in, and then you can go like
Shit.
janitor's closet, find a
Not-
can of Febreze or Lysol or whatever. Make a
Not-
flamethrower, or you can bring axe in a lighter, and then you can maybe if you want to bring in like a bigger.
RJ,
blunt,
I
weapon?
really,
I honestly have no clue.
I really do believe that they would stop you before you could harm anyone with a freaking with the air freshener flamethrower.
Yeah, probably, but it's possible. That's the thing.
Yeah,
Honestly,
the most you're gonna do is burn someone's eyebrows off, bro. You ain't gonna
Yeah, no, that is fact.
you
or
ain't
you
get
could
any.
give somebody second-degree burns on their face.
Yeah, but
No.
like,
Yeah, but like.
Besides,
Yeah, well, once you got mentally insane, go ahead.
I mean, but also the thing is, RJ, I'm pretty sure a lot more bottles like that nowadays are built with like auto stoppers, so you don't burn people for very long if you attempt to burn someone.
wait, what bottles?
If you have to burn someone.
Like bottles like air freshener and stuff. They like the way they like the way you like press them down now. It like they have like a they
First
just
of all,
stop.
Febreze is not flammable.
I didn't say Febreze.
is
I
it
said
not?
air
I thought
freshener.
it was.
No, I thought it was too.
Older Febreze was
Old-
inflammable.
Yeah, it
Older
does not.
Febreze
It
was.
does not have alcohol or anything flammable in it.
Oh,
But the biggest thing like stopping crimes at school isn't any actual preventions in the school itself. It's just people too scared to actually do anything because they will get in trouble, and that's completely justifiable. But like, there's no actual like some schools, because of the high crime in either in the area or in the school, they have like metal detectors and stuff. But like your school or my school or like normal schools don't typically have a lot of precautions against it. So watch
Yeah,
out.
because we don't have a lot of white people.
Yeah.
Talking about the mustard gas thing earlier, there's like a lot of things you could just like read up on to make like a bomb or some shit.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
Sure. This is so getting caught by the FBI.
I
I
mean,
might redact some of this, but
there's
No,
we're
don't
not
have to.
saying our exact address and the time of day we're at school. We're just talking
oh,
about
don't even say
theoretic-
that.
Gun on it.
Don't even say
don't
that.
say we are. Don't say we
You have to
are.
Censor
Say,
that, bro.
we are.
You are, not me. Never.
Yeah, you are.
But
Fictional characters that I write about, maybe, but not me.
that's concerning, RJ.
Well, I have a song. Just don't worry about it.
Oh, it's the next pumped up kicks.
Yeah. Or Stan, however you want to look at it.
Man, Stan is not like that at all.
Well, I'll explain it to you after the podcast. But
Okay,
Ain't
'cause-
valid.
well, y'all know what Stan's about besides RJ and maybe Joe.
what is Stan?
It's an Eminem song.
Oh, I don't know.
That's that's where the term like K-pop Stan originates
Oh,
from.
does
that
it
song.
really?
Yeah,
it's
Because-
Oh,
it's because I'll explain the origin, the lore.
oh,
The
okay.
Lord.
Later. Keep it on the down low. Keep it redacted. You know.
Well,
Where is
I
the
feel like
song?
it'd be good to talk about on the podcast.
That's probably the censored version of the
HS.
song, but
HS.
Hey, what?
this is
Uh,
the
since,
uncensored
like,
version.
Corona's not being a thing anymore. You really know album 4 when they did the tour, dude.
Yeah, oh.
What did he say? He like
Yeah, no, for
Don't
real.
worry about it, Jaren.
Wait, so
You
yeah,
sounded like crazy dick.
Okay, it's something.
so riffing off what I think Joseph said, they'll end off this podcast. So I think he said something about tour or something. What are
Yeah.
you guys gonna do to help me?
It's probably. I know what it is then.
Oh.
Yes, you
So
do.
what are you guys
100%.
gonna do to help me?
Be your
You
friend.
do what?
Like,
Wait, no help you with what?
RJ, I'm sorry. I'm too busy with my life right now. I can't be worrying about yours.
it's fine. I mean, it's
No,
partially a
no,
joke,
help you
but
with
also
what?
if you guys want to help in any way with my music,
If you want to
and
give
stuff-
me money,
well, if I ever made money from my music, or if I had a job, I would pay you. I would pay any of my friends to help me with my music stuff. But yeah, honestly, I'd probably pay like I can't speak. I'd probably pay either you or Sean to be my manager if I had money.
Well, what?
Who's
Wait,
you?
me?
Or Jaren or Sean.
Man, bro, I can't even manage my own time. I'm sorry.
Okay, so then probably Sean.
I mean, actually, if I tried to, I could,
Well,
but
manage what? Manage what?
His time,
Like we're like just my career. in
everything.
general.
Just be a manager, Sean.
That sounds kind of.
Well, I think
That's
I
a-
would
I
trust.
don't think you need
guys are
that.
just the ones I trust the most with it.
I don't think I did. Were you about to say it sounds lame, Sean?
No, not lame. It just sounds unnecessary.
Like,
You don't gotta fill in a lot of stuff, do you?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I honestly
Dude,
hiring
this-
you guys as a
if
manager
you're
would be
po-
really useless because a lot of the time you want a manager that has connections. So yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
no, exactly.
Yeah, we don't got connection.
But if
I
I
got
were
mad
to get
connections. I
big
know Ches. I know
and
Ches is
fire my
dead.
original, and like if I were to get big and not have a manager, I would just hire you guys as my manager. Cause like Ludwig, Twitch streamer, his manager, he doesn't have like anybody specific like that was like an actual manager.
Oh yeah, I
He just
heard
hired his
Ludwig
friend.
made history.
Oh yeah, biggest streamer on Twitch, made $1.4 million a month.
I thought he's like, oh wait, like ever?
Yeah, bigger
Yeah.
than
Like
Ninja.
bigger
Yeah.
than Ninja?
He got
Yes,
more
more
subs
subs.
than Ninja.
Oh well, I was gonna say,
Number
hasn't
one on
he?
the
Hasn't he?
leaderboard
Hasn't he
now.
been the biggest for a while? Well, like just like the biggest at the
Since
moment
his
for a while
subathon,
now.
Yeah, well, his
For like a
subathon
week
was
or
showing
two,
the live
for a few weeks.
surpassing of Ninja subs.
Like
No,
on
I
the
thought
16th, his
Ninja's
subathon ended.
I thought Ninja's subs went down for like a while.
No.
Have-
It's the old time
No, it's
single
his
record.
peak.
Yeah, the
Oh,
last
well, like, but like, I'm,
That's
but
kind of-
also, but just like, what about right now though?
Ninja peaked
about
at like
right now?
269,000.
I'm not
Ludwig
talking.
peaked at, like, 270,000.
I'm not talking about peak now though. I'm talking just about like
Now,
Ninja
on
now?
Ninja didn't
average,
have that money.
or Ninja from like a month ago versus Ludwig from like a month ago. Who had more?
Ludwig is
Ninja did not
definitely
have
more.
that much.
Ninja has
Okay.
like 7,000. Or
Okay, that's what I
14,000,
thought.
something
That's
like
what
that.
I
think it was
thought.
14,000.
Because
Honestly,
I knew that Ludwig was like the biggest, but I didn't know
I haven't.
like that he
I
surpassed
haven't,
Ninja.
I haven't even
biggest.
heard of him until like recently, though.
Before
That's the thing.
Ludwig, Ranbu, like in general over the last couple of months, Ranbu had the highest because he did like a subathon charity event type thingy.
Ran who?
And it's some Minecraft guy that's associated with Tommy in it and all those guys.
Never
Ew.
mind. Never mind.
He had like 100,000 subscribers at one point. I think the most. I can't remember who is the most averages the highest amount in general.
This man, that will be Jaren, or as is known as Narwhal.
Narwhal.
Spelled retarded.
Hey, I gotta check his account, guys.
Well,
You
Sean
gotta check his
Sean
account?
Sean spelled stupid. Yeah.
So if
No,
you
it's not
disregard Rambo
stupid.
and Ludwig, it's XQC and Nick Merckx. They both have 76,000.
How's Charlie on Twitch?
He's like 14,000 or something like that. He's not in top 20.
I don't
He's
watch
24,
him on Twitch.
21,000.
I don't watch him in general. I don't know.
Bro, Hot Tub
I
streamer
used to like
Amaranth
him.
has 19,000.
What about
Joseph?
Amaranth? What about Amaranth?
The Hot Tub streamer? She has 20. What was that? 21,000, which is sad.
I bet you haven't known about Amaranth for several years.
Yeah, I bet you haven't.
I don't care about Twitch girls like that.
No, I didn't know her from Twitch.
I don't know if I saw her Instagram post and I'm like, damn, bro, my pubescent body's reacting.
Yeah, I really don't like the hot tub meta. On
I don't like women.
I don't like the woman.
That's a different discussion.
What? Okay, Enzo. Okay, Enzo.
Well, Hassan calls himself that, even though he's that's
I want to be just like Hassan.
But Ludwig's sub count has dropped 188. I hope it stables out at like 70 or 40,000.
Why are you trying to be like Aston, bro?
Oh,
I love Jaren.
bro, I've realized recently. I went to the store the other day, and I guess we got it in this soon. But I went to the store the other day, and I saw these kids that are probably Jaren's height, maybe a little bit taller. They're like looked at least 6'4", 6'3", and I'm a sophomore. I would technically.
They were kids, like middle school.
or high
Oh, yeah,
school.
RJ, you heard the good news about Jaren, right?
One second. I haven't, and he can tell me in a second. But so I'm sophomore, and I'm about to be, or I would be a junior, and I'm about to set 17, whatever. And basically, I think to myself, I'm probably either the same age or older than these kids, but I'm like significantly shorter. Like I look like a middle schooler compared to them. And I just realized how sad I am and how short I am. Me and
Okay, I
Asin
bet you could
and
beat both their
everybody
asses.
else. Glenn is short as well. I used to make fun of him. Now I feel bad for him.
Well,
Joe, what?
no, Asin's like average height now because he's living in Pakistan, bro.
Oh
Yeah.
well, I'm talking about
Well-
Glenn. I don't care about
Well,
Asin.
I mean,
Wait, what was
Could
the
you?
what was the news about me?
Yeah, what's that? What's
The
the
thing
news?
that just happened in your life.
The
what?
job?
Is that-
Yeah.
All right, we'll do that. That was the first thing we talked about.
Yeah.
Okay.
You weren't here for like the first couple
I
things.
thought you were gonna
What?
say something like Jaren hit 6'4" or something. I
Jaren
was
grew shorter.
I don't know. I don't know how tall I am now.
Yeah, Jaren got a job.
I
because of
doubt
me.
you've grown much more. You probably had your gigantic
See,
growth
Jaren,
spurt.
aren't you happy you're my friend because you got a job?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5'11"
Okay, you're
right
fired.
here. Let's do it.
Wait, Sean,
How
you're
tall are you?
5'11"?
Just remember, he
5'11",
likes
yeah.
Daisy more than both of us, so like.
Well,
Stacey Abrams?
But Jaren,
Daisy.
you're gonna be training for a couple days.
Okay. I
He's gonna be
assumed
training
that.
duty.
Daisy
Yeah, it's
Dollop?
it's my training arc.
Your
Training
training
arc.
arc.
Do you think you're gonna do well, Jaren?
I hope so.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
how long are you gonna actually be working for? Like,
Jaren, you
do
wanna know
your
what
work?
sucks, Jaren? When you're by yourself and you're doing phones, and then like the whole kitchen's loud, and then they're trying to repeat their fucking card number to you.
Yeah, I would absolutely despise working at fast food.
No.
that's just-
It's nice, dude, because like our boss is literally just like if you do your work, you can go on your phone at any time.
I just feel like it's much easier to work in a retail space.
What do you call it? What do you call it? How long are you gonna be working, Jaren? Like,
I don't know.
what
The
days
next
and what
time
times?
Oh, that's what you mean. Monday, Friday, Sunday. I
Oh,
said that
okay.
weird, but yeah.
So
How do
podcasts
you
always
say
gonna be
that
on
weird?
Tuesdays now?
I mean, probably. Yeah, I think that's
Actually,
the
yeah, no.
move.
Doesn't
For
Joseph
Sundays.
also work on Mondays?
No, why would I work on Mondays?
Because you did that one
Yeah.
time when we wanted to do the podcast.
It was
Yeah.
one time.
Yeah, no, but I just thought that one time was like the norm.
Permanent.
Well, he didn't work
How are
today.
we supposed to know?
Today's Tuesday.
I didn't work today or yesterday.
Or yesterday. I mean, yesterday. Shut up. I forgot today.
Why
Was
did
Tuesday.
people say I worked yesterday? Who said I
I don't
worked?
know. I don't know why people said you worked yesterday.
Do any
Oh
of you
yeah,
guys
someone
know?
did say you worked yesterday.
Yeah, even though you were clearly in wrestling, weren't you?
Yeah.
Do any of you
Because
guys?
Koopa went to wrestling.
Yeah.
Do I know about RJ?
Do any of you guys know anybody that works at like a retailer like Target or Best Buy?
I do.
Something like that?
Yeah.
Aaron.
I know Aaron's mom.
Where do they work?
Both at Target.
Oh, can I get in contact with Aaron as a reference or something?
You have to be 18 to work at Target.
No.
Yeah.
At that Target you do. At that Target you do.
At that Target, but not.
Hey, why don't you just work at Rosati's with us? You're not close enough.
Yeah,
But
of
like
course.
minimum wage is $11.
Aaron works at the Target by us, RJ. No way you going to work to the Target here.
No, I never said that. I can. He's an employee of the Target
I
Corporation.
guess.
so
How far is your closest Target here?
my closest Target, I literally go there bike in like 10 minutes, 5 minutes if I'm fast.
Cap.
No cap. I can show you a
I'm
map.
not.
where I live.
I'm not. I'm just joking.
You just wanted to say that for
Jacob's
comedy.
always complaining about Kuma, and yet he still goes there every day.
Yeah.
No, he
that's
only.
Me
No,
too.
no. The only reason why he's still there is because he.
He's
Well, I
waiting
mean,
for his brother.
it's not kind of. It's. I guess it's kind of a. He's waiting for his brother to quit.
Oh
Yeah.
wait,
Yeah,
does
no, I
Aaron?
still
Does Aaron
get
work at a
that, though.
distribution center?
Hey, Jaren, I don't think he can work at Rosati's.
Who? Jacob?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't he blend in just quite with Jake?
Jake doesn't work there anymore. He got fired.
He did?
Yes.
When?
Dude, he literally told Paul, he's like, yeah, I'll be there on Friday. You know that they...
So guys, that's the end of this podcast. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. I'll see you guys all next week. I'm going to go deal with editing or whatever. Have a good week. Bye bye. Oh shoot.